Good evening, everybody. I am Shadow of Order, and welcome back to BioShock Infinite. Now, it's time to finally play, and I've never played this before, Burial at Sea. I've seen images. I think it takes place at Rapture, hence the whole at sea. It's for the best of the best? What's that? 1999 mode. Um, sure. Oh. Oh, really? Ugh. I don't know what 1999 mode is. I'm sure it can't be impossible. The weight of investigations. The moment you came into the office, I knew nothing was ever going to be the same. Huh. Huh. So it should be the same controls still.
We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
1958. Huh.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Oh. Oh. Okay. Why do I just have an empty duffel bag? Some money. Okay. Light the woman's cigarette. Yeah. Let me look at the place first.
Well, you got a name, miss?
She's obvious.
Elizabeth.
Oh. Is that?
You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl. This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square.
Oh.
Orphans. The
We're already in.
Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
So I'm in Rapture, without a doubt. Yes. And I have a plasmid at the very least. I'd never seen the plasmid actually used for lighting purposes. Ooh. No,
Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know. But I know someone who does.
Cohen.
Follow me.
Oh. Oh, it's all intact. Oh. Oh.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful.
I'm barely paying attention to you, Elizabeth. I know they reused that shoe shining thing. Reused assets. Oh.
If we were all made from common clay, then Einstein would have remained a patent clerk. It's our responsibility to strive.
Here, here.
Yeah, Rapture's whole thing was be better than the one you are right now.
Ryan, he's a big fish in an awful small pond, you ask me.
Anything you say, pal.
If I was running things, I'd say, Why just one city? Why not two, eh? Why not three?
Oh? Missing girls. This is when the little sisters started to come into play, I guess. Fontaine had, see, that thing says Fontaine rots, so this must be after he faked his death to be Atlas.
Oh, I heard about your little friend. Such a shame.
Oh? Okay, so I know the little girl
The way to my
guns.
heart is philosophical transcendence. He's brilliant. If I wanted brilliant, I'd go to bed with a book.
You're just trapped by petite bourgeois notions of romance, aren't you?
Take it whatever way you will. But a girl wants what a girl wants.
Beauty fades. The mind is eternal.
Tell that to my grandfather. The man thinks he's got feathers and a beak.
Emancipated
Just a
children.
matter of time before Ryan's goons round up anybody talks bad about him. I mean, just look what happened to Frank Fontaine.
Did a little bit more than just talk bad about him. Little Wonders Educational
What
Facility.
happened to these children?
Stop.
What
Green
are they?
means go.
Where have you
This
been?
is the
Cabin in
rule.
Arcadia?
All little girls know.
Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
Yes, it is. Alright, so you're not from here then. Oh, that is so creepy. Oh my god.
Hey, keep moving, buddy.
And these? Okay, so now they all have locks on them. Oh. Well, they don't have glowing eyes, so that's a bit... I guess they haven't been
Compromise?
processed.
Is that why we came to Rapture? I could compromise in Red Hook.
We're just men and women, Alan. You hold yourself to that standard, you'll never be happy.
In what country is there a place for men like me? Men who refuse to say yes to the doubters and the parasites.
The
Yes,
parasites.
but even Andrew Ryan takes a vacation.
Oh. This is everything I wanted to see as a kid. Rapture. Oh, the pneumo.
Come on. We haven't got all day.
The pneumo system when it was Big Daddy! Big Daddy, Big Daddy, Big Daddy, Big Daddy, Big Daddy, Big Daddy, Big Daddy. Big
What
Daddy!
do they even look like under those suits?
What you mean? Are they just some kind of machine?
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, he's freaking Batman. Did he fire his drill? Oh, that's so cool.
Well, I say you should have to prove you're properly versed on a topic before you're allowed to vote on it. Otherwise, it's just a knee-jerk response from the uninformed. Does more harm than good.
Who would judge that? A system like that invites abuse?
Having a benevolent dictatorship takes care of that.
Benevolence isn't human nature.
This is different, like 1950s, and yet here's a person of color, and they're talking, and they're like nobody. It's the exact opposite of Columbia, and it's better than Columbia, but it fell much harder than Columbia did.
Everyone wants to cut the tallest flower up there. Do something exceptional. Those parasites resent it, condemn it, or worse yet, take credit for themselves.
Nice finally consorting with the equally talented, eh? Getting recognized properly? Being part of something bigger?
Yeah, supposedly everyone down here in Rapture, or most everyone down here in Rapture, is a very smart person.
Get on with it. Do you have any idea how valuable my time
I
is?
assume except for the workers. Yeah, it makes sense. They're all super arrogant, but they're all super smart. A lot of them are.
strong as its weakest link.
Yes, that is true. Oh, um, communism, religion, and I think, oh, that's American flag. Say no to it. It's working hard for himself, the sweat of your brow. The year that was, an in-depth book of events that shaped our lives. I wish I could read that. I'd pay money for that.
He works for Ryan's security firm. I got it firsthand.
Cooks a fella from the inside out. Is the damn thing a weapon or an oven?
Works with mini rays or microwaves? Oh, I can't remember. All I know is it sounds dreadful.
The meek can go ahead and inherit the earth for all I care. I'm fine right here in Rapture.
I've heard that voice before. Thank you for being so understanding that I have to see everything. Oh, it just looks so good. Art, science, industry.
Funny.
What?
You're not knowing about the Little Sisters.
Oh, yeah.
How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, that it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
You know, sweetheart, I'm spliced up particular to pleasing a woman.
Oh. Rapture, luxury you've earned. Because you're not one of them. Rapture, something, time-saving wonder? Under the coffers with Andrew Ryan.
DeWitt? The Hostic sees you, he'll toss you out on your ass again.
Oh. So I'm sort of fairly well known.
You just say the word, I'll show you what I mean. Hello, old bean.
Do I know you? Do I know you? No? Okay. I'm assuming this is Elizabeth from the very end. Remember how she didn't disappear?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Ooh. Yeah, I think this must be. Oh, there's something on my hand. I don't know what.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken. Down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them.
Fontaine's Little Sister Orphanages. Ooh.
Mr. DeWitt, you alright?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
He's remembering the events of...
Madam?
We're fine,
of the main game. Oh, okay, so that's just a plasmid. Here I always thought that only they could do it because... Only the Houdinis could do it because they got like some messed up thing.
I went through basic with them, decent sort, but the Italians, Papa this and Papa that. They can't take a crap without a papal dispensation.
He gets that from his father. No one from my side of the family was ever so lackadaisical.
Supermen and women have. It's a wonder half of them get out of bed in the morning.
It's hard to have standards. Take it easy on the
I suppose I
grind
shouldn't
here,
have drank
Ronald.
so much when
This
I was
ain't
pregnant, clearly. I'm not changing it now.
I always said find someone with prospects. It's not my fault she married a hobo.
I'm getting kind of shaky hearing that sound. Just kind of want to freeze him and smack him. reflex, you know. Where are we going? Oh, you stupid. What's the point? Am I just following you?
Leg all busted up like this. Foreman says I should have been more careful.
Something will turn up. Adversity breeds opportunity. That's what Ryan
Liam?
says.
Liam O'Brien? Okay. Just gonna have a quick...
Where have you been, DeWitt? Expect me to drink alone?
Ah, drinking buddy. Alright.
All that unpleasantness with Fontaine seems so far behind us now.
I hope all of his crowd are enjoying themselves. Locked up forever.
Gotta hand it to the old man. Locking up Fontaine's thugs in his own department store. That's poetic justice.
Oh. Didn't think I'd be able to go in here. Gallery of the Artist's Struggle.
Good day. Just a moment.
That's also Liam O'Brien. Rose, huh? I've heard his voice too much. I can recognize it now.
Amazing what a few months peace and quiet's done for the general mood around here.
All them orphanages and poorhouse did was to encourage the takers. Give a man a hand and he'll take an arm.
Yeah, they weren't particularly keen on charity. It was what Ryan hated.
Why are you wasting your time with that one?
He talking to me, or?
If the smell of booze starts your engine, I'll arrange us a tour of Worley's winery.
I've heard that voice before. Is that Yuri? The Need to Know Theater. Taking the taint out of Fontaine?
Are you in the know?
Oh.
You've doubtlessly sampled products from Fontaine Futuristics. But do you know why Ryan Industries saved it? Frank Fontaine, business leader and benefactor of mankind? Or was he the best friend the parasite ever had? Were you aware his businesses were a front for a smuggling ring? And were you also fooled by his supposed charity work? At his free clinic, patients became test subjects, and his orphanages were places that children disappeared into and never came out. Once they learned the truth, Rapture's Central Council called for the arrest of Fontaine Futuristics owner.
It's Tenenbaum.
But, a coward to the end, Fontaine found a hail of bullets preferable to facing justice. The council asked that Ryan Industries assume the burden of stewardship of Fontaine's ill-gotten assets. And Andrew Ryan accepted that burden for the people of Rapture.
That burden,
now all
yeah.
citizens can enjoy these products, free of criminal taint. Now you know.
Yeah, Fontaine made all the plasmids. I ain't dumb enough to play the slots. You can't win that.
Fontaine got taken out by Ryan's goons for one reason, and one reason only. He built a better mousetrap.
Oh, for God's sake, Armand, you want to get us both rounded up?
So you admitted that Ryan's rounding people up.
It was a figure of speech.
The pot calling the kettle black is a figure of speech.
I keep my head low and I do my job.
Like a good German.
Now, is that a figure of speech?
Can I help you?
Well,
you ever met the man?
Used to see him all the time at Eve's Garden like he was for that show, but then he'd disappear with Jasmine Jolene.
Well, that makes sense.
What do you mean?
If anyone knows anything about disappearing, it would be her.
Buongiorno, signore.
So much to look at. I want to see it all. An audio log. Suchong.
Suchong observe strangest of coincidences. On other side of a window, man in strange hat experimenting on Suchong's own creation. On plasmid. Man name of Fink.
Oh.
Outrage. Theft of intellectual property. But man name of Fink is no fool. Through addition of oxidizing agent, turns plasmid ingestible through stomach lining. Mr. Ryan very impressed with Suchong's initiative. Theft of intellectual property. Two-way street.
Right, because that's where Fink got the idea. He literally said it in one of the audio logs to his brother. He was saying, "Oh, I've been observing this biologist." If he was talking about like, "Oh yeah, if the person you're observing through your tears are as good as the biologist I'm observing, you're gonna make a fortune," and that's how he got the idea for the vigors. But here's the question: I don't know. Is this the world of BioShock that I know?
Now there was a straight shooter, one of us.
I don't want to follow one of us.
You imagine having a beer with Andrew Ryan? Probably some teetotaler. Don't trust a man, don't drink, least from time to time.
Sexual intimacy is no different than any other commodity, friend. You sell soybeans, I sell companionship.
It's disgusting.
That's
Also
the
Liam.
Bible talking, pal. That's your mother talking. What does Ryan say? Petty morality? You can keep it. You got a wife? Fine. That's a contract. You got a job? Fine. That's a contract. It's all business of one kind or another. We all have physical needs. But time is a commodity. You want to spend it wooing some woman? Well, fare thee well. My clients, well, they got bigger fish to fry.
I wish I could just make them say their whole dialogue. Okay. Oh, huh. What is that? Songbird, huh? I wonder if the...
Dr. Steinman told me he uses my picture to judge facial symmetry.
Steinman.
Darling, that line actually work on anyone before closing time?
I'm not looking to be an obstacle to your accomplishments. I'm a modern fella. I just want to walk next to you and admire your stride.
Darling, you do know how to talk to a woman.
Does everyone have two things to say? Just two? Telephone. Fascinating.
Ryan understands something fundamental about mankind. We want to be better than we are. That is what separates us from the jungle.
People have been moving about. I like that. Just trying to hear all the dialogue. Eh? No, nothing for you.
Dimitri not asking for handout. Just a leg up.
You'll forgive me if I can't see the difference.
It's my leg, Arlen. Doc says it'll never straighten out. Can't climb ladder if knees won't bend.
Wasn't the foreman who pushed you off that roof, pal. We start expecting someone else to carry us, then Rapture's gonna become a city of cripples.
Yeah, that is a problem with Rapture. Right, that's gonna have to be the end of this episode. I've gotten nothing done, I know, but I'm just freaking out over Rapture itself. Alright. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good night, everybody.